welcome back to Mrs. Southern Belle. My name is Day if you do not know me. Welcome to my channel. I am a stay-at-home mom, a homemaker. Today, though, we are going to be discussing what's in my birth bag and my birth kit. If you follow me on Instagram, I recently posted that probably like a few weeks ago that I had received my birth kit, and a lot of people asked me what was in it. So for those of you that don't know what a birth kit is, it is something that you get when you're going to a birthing center instead of a hospital. You pretty much buy your supplies for the birth center, supplying everything for the midwife so she can proceed better in her her endeavors. But let's just go into the birth kit. I'll start with what I put in. It's all scattered everywhere. So first thing I have on here is a baby swaddle. This was gifted. I'm not sure where it's from. Where is it from? It's Granimals, so that means it's probably from Walmart. But this is just a baby swaddle. I've never had one before. I've always swaddled all of my kids with a blanket by myself, you know, the old-fashioned way my mom taught me when I was younger, so that's what I was doing. So I'm excited to try this with baby. If you guys hear any noise in the background, my husband is painting outside and my children are outside, and just bear with me. Okay, so next we're gonna move on to the onesie. I think with all of my kids, I carried nothing but white onesies. Even though I knew the gender of the first two, I always did the white onesie. If you guys didn't know, I have 3 kids. This will be number 4. But yeah, this time I'm bringing a size 3 to 6 months. I don't know how big baby's gonna be. And then this is just a newborn, 0 to 3. But they're so tiny. Either way you go, they're so tiny. But yep, I have those onesies. Since I cloth diaper, I have all my cloth diaper materials. Hold on. These are old. Been with me through every baby, okay? But I have my cloth wipes here. And then my cloth diapers here. These diapers are from eBay, so it's okay if they get, you know, a little bit ruined. They're not the best brand, or I don't know how to put it. They're good to get the job done and get you to get by, but I would not recommend, if that makes sense. So it's good for newborn stage because newborns, they pretty much have the meconium poop, the first poop, and I'm okay with these getting ruined, you know. Also, this one is an older one. It's from Rumparoo. I'm not a fan of this one just because the leg is very tiny. For my babies were pretty, you know, chunky as they got older, so I didn't really too much care for them. Chop something. But these are my cloth diapers for baby. And then I have mittens in here, even though they didn't really keep them on. These are mittens, and then I have some plain white socks. Let's see. Okay. On this side, I have my handy dandy. You ladies know what this is if you've had a baby. My handy dandy squirt bottle. I'm getting into my kit now. I have this baggie, and it has the tape measure to measure baby's head and the length of baby. I have the umbilical cord clamp. You guys should know what that looks like. Sorry for the sunlight. Oh, there we go. excuse my eyes, my facial expressions. You guys will probably screenshot and laugh at them, but who cares? But okay, this is surgical lubricant. This will probably be for like when they're checking for the heartbeat with the Doppler. That's all that's in there. Well, in the bag. I have hats, and I have a little bow. Hopefully the baby will be able to fit that on their head. I'll put it on some kind of way, or I'll put it on top of the hat or something. But since we don't know the baby's gender, I have hats and bows and all that fun stuff. Next, we have a few things of gloves for my midwives. You can't see inside of it, but they're gloves. I have, I think, 2 pairs of gloves. Yeah, these are 2 pairs of gloves. And some gauze sponges, ribbon gauze sponges. A bulb syringe. Okay, come on, light. Okay, bulb syringe. This is a sponge, disposable sponge, so they can clean out the tub if I have baby in the tub. Okay, finish with that side, and then we're gonna go on the inside. For the inside, there's not very much in here. I have like 2 packs of these, the blue pads, for like to go underneath you. Put those in there. It came with these. These are disposable panties. I'm not sure if I'll use them or not. But for Mama, we have, this will be my first time trying these, but I'm going to be trying cloth pads. And aren't these so cute? Such cute designs. These were actually from Amazon. I'll try to link in the description where I got the link of where I got them from. It came with a little baggie to put them in. Then I have some special underwear. They're like for your cycle and all that kind of stuff. So they're good for that. Then I have my outfit, my go home outfit, which is a cute little maxi skirt and then a black t-shirt. And that is pretty much it. That's all that's in my birth kit. I don't need very much because I'll be coming home right after if everything goes good. If you guys have any questions, any more questions, I can make another video on like how birth is at a birth center compared to the hospital, or whatever you guys want to know. But yeah, since I'll be coming home right after, I don't need to pack very many things, just things for my labor and everything, and then stuff to come home. We already have the car seat in the van, and everything's set. I am due today, if I did not mention that already, but baby's still baking and cooking, so we'll see what happens. I will try to get another video out about why I chose a birth center over a hospital birth and all those things. But thank you guys for watching. If you have any more questions, like I said, please leave them down below or message me personally on Instagram or whatever you have me on. Thanks for stopping by, and consider subscribing, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.